What is up, folks? This is Andrew with MyWatchAddiction.com, and today we're going to take a look at another Kickstarter watch unboxing. Today we're going to take a look at the Titanic X from OVD Watches. The watch of the day for me is that Okeanos Explorer from Haydes Watches in Buffalo, New York. Just got this guy on the wrist, comfortable as all get out. Cannot wait to get this watch in the rotation and keep it there. As always, guys, if you haven't subscribed already, down there in the right-hand corner of the screen is that subscribe button. Go ahead and smash that guy. Follow us in the future and be alerted every time I drop a new unboxing video. Definitely smash that guy. Hit the bell if you want. You'll get notified. If you guys aren't familiar with OVD Watches, they've had a couple previous successful Kickstarter campaigns. They are a micro-brand company located in Hong Kong. I jumped on this one because I just really like the looks and design of the prototypes. But you can see, one thing I will point out real quick is that the box you just saw me open came in a padded mailer, so I already tore that off. Didn't think you guys cared too much about that. But nice presentation. Got some packing paper, the Titanic X sticker, and see if I can not trash this by getting it off. We'll see here. One thing that OVD Watches did for this Titan X that I think is pretty cool is they did not include a watch box. They actually sent this watch roll for their watch, and I just think it's really cool design. Really, really nice leather. It doesn't feel plasticky. It doesn't feel cheap. It's nice, supple leather. Have leather strap. We unwind this guy, and then we open it up and take a look and see what we have. So on one side, we have the warranty card, which this is a metal warranty card, pretty sharp. You can see right on the back there, 8/11/2018 is when that warranty card came out. And we have the instruction manual that tells us operations, whole 9 yards. And then we also have a silicone strap. This is a dive watch, so it did come with a silicone strap as well as a strap changing tool. So we'll have to take a look and see what this watch looks like on both straps. But this is the watch. This is the Titanic X. So as we jump in and take a look around this watch, you can see that I opted for the black on black, which is that PVD coating on this black stainless steel case. Very, very cleanly done multi-layered dial to this Titan X. You can see what looks to be an incredible amount of lume on that dial. So I cannot wait to see this guy in the dark, but that is C7 Super Luminova. So this guy should give us a green glow once that lume is charged. We want to talk about the size. The case diameter of this watch is 43 millimeters with a lug-to-lug size of 51.2 millimeters. So 43 millimeters across, lug-to-lug, 51.2, and this guy does have a case thickness of about 14.2 millimeters. So it's a bigger watch. It's gonna wear, in my estimation, likely a little bigger than a standard dive watch, just because of that cushion case design. But one thing that if you can see there, it's almost like an oblong shape. I mean, it's kind of a cool design. That crystal on top of this watch is sapphire with an anti-reflective coating. Now, if we walk around it here, you can see that Titan X logo right there on that crown. And then we flip it over. The leather straps that are on this have some size to them. They are a thick leather strap, which I personally like. They feel pretty supple. They don't feel plasticky or cheap or anything like that. one cool thing that I'll point out is that clasp right there, that design was inspired by the seat buckles on the Titanic. So that's how they came up with that clasp design. And you can see right there the Titanic X logo at the edge of that clasp. But if we look at the back of this, you'll see a few things that are really, really neat. Now, the first thing you'll notice is, obviously, it is an automatic. This has a Miyota 8215 automatic movement in it, which is 21,000 beats per hour with approximately a 40-hour power reserve. But that weighted rotor right there is well, let me slow down. It took its design stylings from the anchor of the Titanic. So you can see it's got that rusted or patinaed look to the weighted rotor on this automatic. They did a full open display case back, and actually this case, the circular portion of this case was stylized after the portals on the Titanic X. I'm sorry, on the Titanic, the RMS Titanic. So they took a lot of design stylings from the RMS Titanic when they built this watch. If we jump over to the Kickstarter page for this actual project, you can see Titanic X first dive watch with unique anchor rotor. So that's one of their claims to fame, is that design styling on that rotor. You can see I was a backer. This watch was about, in US, about $228, which, after seeing the build quality on this, I'm pretty impressed with this watch. I'm actually really, really liking it, but we'll scroll down here a little bit real quick. You can see this is the actual model that I purchased, but they do have a bunch of different color combinations for this watch. We'll see if we can find it here. So this model for this Titanic X is an RMS-02, but it did come with a stainless steel case, or the black case with yellow dial and yellow chapter rings and inserts, or black with bronze, or an all bronze case to this Titanic X. So there's a lot of different color combinations, and you can see they also did use BGD W9 Lume on 3 of the 5 color combinations here, again with the RMS1 and RMS02 having the C7 Lume from Superluminova. Alright guys, so that was the Titanic X from OVD Watches. Really cool little concept, cool little design, sharp watch. Their attention to detail seems to be pretty on point with this watch. I'm definitely glad I participated in this Kickstarter campaign. So it's going to be one that'll likely stick around in the collection for a little while. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll leave a link to OVD Watches in the description section down below if you want to check them out. Anyway, guys, if you want to see this watch on my wrist, don't forget to follow us at Instagram/watchaddiction.us. Thank you guys, and have a great week.